My first previews had a huge drawback, and that became apparent to me when I started recording my first full-fledged machinima. I realized just how freaking annoying recording Simlish can be in the game. If you follow my advice from this video and try to have a couple of sims on the lot, it's just not possible to take a clean cut on the first go. Hey, Pauline, Scarlet! More often than not, the animation just does not simply match the voice line that was recorded for it. Some animations are just dead silent, and overall, it's a huge pain in the ass. Who the fuck is sneezing again? And so I thought, how cool would it be to have a ready-made Simlish voice line that you can simply drag and drop onto the audio track. And so I went ahead and re-recorded my previews for the talk hack. But let's start at the beginning. I guess it's safe to call them my previews version 2. And first off, they are downright hilarious. Just take a look at these. But the main purpose is of course filming machinima. Just like with the original previews, instead of searching for the necessary pose or expression in the game, I can simply pull up my folder here and browse through all the files that I have here. Very quickly and very easily. I can even put the double speed to make the process even faster. And of course, since these are just files and they have the exact same name as in the game, we can also use the search field in here. So let's try and find something like laugh, and we'll just get the two files that have that A in the title. However, there is a way for us to take this even further, and that involves using a different application for file management. So the one that I found is called XY Plotter, or as I like to call it in Russian, Huy Plotter. And here are the cool things about it. So first of all, the search here is way snappier. So if we try and search for the same laugh expressions, it's just instant. And this is basically regardless of how many files you have. I was using it when I was reworking my downloads folder, and I did not notice any lag whatsoever. But the coolest thing is the tags feature. Let me quickly go in here and clear the search file. And instead, I'll just right click and enable the tags column. And these work, well, like tags. So we can sort by them, or we can use them to find the files that have been marked with such a tag. So if I go into select tags, I already selected it, and I press find now, it'll show me only the files that have the selected tags. A real game changer for me, because I always tend to forget where the cool animations are, especially if I come back to filming in a week, a month, half a year. Then let's say that we're filming our machinima here. So we've got the set going on, we have the actor, and let's make him perform, I don't know, handshake.
Baronkov.
Oh no, the pesky dogs have just ruined our audio track. What can I do about it? Well, let's put this into our editing software. In my case, it's Premiere Pro. So I've just created a new project quickly. Let's put in the thing that we've created. I'll delete my commentary, and let's see what we've got.
Baronkov.
Yeah, so the dogs are there. But that's not a problem for us, because we can just go and open up our handy little thing in here, search for handshake, import it into our project, open it up, and replace the audio. Let's see what we've got now.
Kashmoa.
No dogs. Ha! Cool. What you may notice though is that once he finishes this phrase, he then opens up his mouth for the second time, without pronouncing the actual line. Let's just try and fix that by selecting a second part in here, which is shorter, and simply putting it in the same way like we did before. Let's see what we've got.
Moa. Baronkov.
Well, not perfect, because the line is way longer than it needs to be, but no one is limiting us to using the same animation that we used in the game, because we have all the files to choose from. And how many files are there? Well, so far I've finished with the Korgal talk hack, because I believe that's the most commonly used hack for shooting dialogues. And there are 241 files. Times 6. And that's because of all of these dudes who have almost voluntarily decided to take part in this. Say hello.
Disco.
Itswana.
Malenka.
Joe, come on.
Hello, Beda.
And what if I say please?
Quoi?
Please.
So.
And what are you crying about?
Ow.
And so how do you get these? If you're not filming machinima and you just wanna have fun, watch silly sims perform silly lines, then just go to my channel and scroll all the way down to the previous section. By the time this video is posted, I will have already uploaded the entire folder for adult male. However, please note that there is a hard limit of 100 videos to be uploaded daily. That's like a YouTube limitation. So it is going to take me some time to upload only 1400 files, but if you want to have them all right away and to be able to use like I did today in the video, then simply head to my SimFileShareNet folder. They are already there, separated into dedicated folders. And these come in 3 versions. High-res, which is 720p, LowRes, which is half that, so it's going to be 360p, and the SoundOnly package. The videos are MP4 format, so you should not have any problems importing them into the editing tool of your choice. And the sound is MP3. The sound quality is the same all across the 3 versions. And a couple of important things to note before I say goodbye to you. You may have already noticed the children are not included, and that's because they just don't work with the hack. So while they do perform the animation, even though like in a very weird way floating in the air, the sound just doesn't come. That can be fixed with a different mod that was specifically made by the core goal to be compatible with children, and that is probably gonna be my priority number 1 when it comes to the next bundle that I will be uploading, though I cannot tell you when that's gonna happen because I really want to record other videos for the channel. And the next time I'll probably be uploading all these bundles gradually, and by that I mean that once I'm done with, let's say, adult male, I'll upload him right away, both to the channel and to SimFileShareNet, so that you can have access to them quicker. So the same goes for all of these boxes too. I will be making similar bundles for all of them as well. And this also applies to these 2 paintings, even though I am slowly shitting my pants as I'm looking at them. Also, since I was recording all of these one after another, sometimes audio from the previous clip gets carried over to the next one, so the very first phrase is like overlapping. But don't worry, since all the phrases are repeated a couple of times, you will have a clean cut for all the variations that you can hear there. So another minor annoyance is with these dudes, who just freaking love making this rubbing knee animation, and they make this long sigh that overlaps whatever phrase they are saying with the hack. I also tried to make a custom mod that would just disable these animations for the sake of previews, but I'm just too stupid to modify MVHs like that. If you do know of a mod like that, or you know how to make one, please let me know in the comments. That'd be super helpful for the future bundles. And the final thing is that previews were recorded without the sound effects, and that is important because we have this animation, eager hand clap, and it turns out that all the claps, the feet shifting, all the steps and foot stomps, all of those are sound effects. There are multiple ways you can get these. The simplest one would be just to download them from the special sound effects folder that I have uploaded as well, even though it includes only 2 files. Another way is to navigate to this video by Electric's home, where he has already uploaded all the sound effects for the entire game. And by the way, huge shout out to Region of Sims and Alex Art. Your works have truly inspired me to step out of my comfort zone, and the admiration that I have for you taking extra effort and putting the voice lines has just doubled or even quadrupled. Really looking forward to seeing more from you. Goodbye and happy simming!